Well, hello again. I'm Bill Russell, President of Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce. We have another episode of Around the Lake, and we have Deborah Amyotte, and she's with Travel Bee Adventures. And Deb, I got to meet you about a year ago. You joined the Rotary straight out. You got involved in our Rotary Club. You joined the Chamber of Commerce, participated in our Business Expo, and you have been really plugged in the last year from Florida. So you came up from beautiful Florida to even more beautiful Lake Norman. But tell us, what is Travel Bee Adventures?
Travel Bee Adventures is an all, let's say, I offer all types of travel to all types of people. So I don't specialize in one thing like some companies do. I handle groups, I handle individuals, families, I handle cruises, custom tours. I put everything together. Corporate travel, I do that. So I pretty much cover it all.
How did you get into how did you do that? Were you a realtor before, or were a different trade?
Yes, I was a realtor recently in the last handful of years once COVID happened. So I've been in the business for 6 years. I've had my company. When COVID happened, of course, the whole world stopped, and I lost my business, all of my business, like many of us did. So I got my real estate license. Well, then did that, and then as soon as travel started coming back, I was getting calls from my clients and booking, and I'm trying to do real estate. I'm trying to do that, my passion is the travel. From the first time I traveled, I didn't travel until I was an adult. And I just loved it. I loved it. I loved everything about it. I loved being on the airplane. I loved not knowing how to speak any language. I learned, and then, just all of that and exploring. And when I had the opportunity to, I said, I love this. I love this is my passion. And why not do what you love? And so that's what I do. And you know what? I've been blessed because I do have a gift. I'm a time management person. I'm a very detailed person. And that's the other thing that my clients love about working with me, because they, my type of client is the client that doesn't maybe know how to put it all together. They want to go to Italy, but now what? I just get a plane ticket and go there. No, there's a lot going on. You have to know a lot of things. And, and that's where my expertise comes in.
As we're filming this is March of 2023. As we're filming, where is the go-to spot right now?
Gosh, there's so many. It depends on what you like to do. If I have a lot of Europe travel that I've booked right now, because it's nice, and the prices are good because it's the seasons change. Caribbean is really big because if you live up north, you still want that warm weather. You don't want, you're trying to stay. It's great. Everybody's going. There's no real specific place.
During COVID, certainly cruise lines were shut down. How are cruises now, and where do you see most of your bookings going?
Oh gosh, Hawaii is so far this year coming back, and I'm actually surprised because I thought it would be more like Alaska or the Mediterranean, but I have a lot. I'm booking into 2025, 2024. The ships are filling up, so we're really booking into next year. So if you're planning on a cruise and you want to go this year, you better call quick, because they're booking up. Well, here's what you end up with. You end up with maybe a cabin that is less desired. Maybe, there's certain parts of the ship that are just a little, there's no bad view on the ship, but maybe you want to be in a specific area that's not maybe near the elevator, or you like a higher deck. Well, you'll lose those choices right away if you don't book early enough.
Deb, we were talking offline about insurance, and I have a friend of mine who went to Europe and developed some health issues, and they had travel insurance. And had they not had, because he had to be flown back to the United States, had he not had that in place, it would have been a monumental expense for him. Talk about the need for insurance.
It really is important, and I'll tell you, and that's a great example. There's so many things that can happen that you don't think about on a trip, and it could be anything at all, out of your total control. And it could even be a pre-existing health condition you have that can happen, or you can get into an accident while you're out there. Whatever it is, the travel insurance pretty much will do one of two things: either give you all your money back when you file a claim, or you'll have future travel vouchers. There's so many different types of travel insurance, but it's seriously a good idea. It doesn't cost that much more. If you're spending 10 grand on the trip to Europe, what's another couple $100, 400, 500, whatever it is. It all depends on your age. It all depends on pretty much just your age and where you're going and how long you're going to be there. Because it's exactly what can happen. You might need to be flown somewhere. You might, you might miss whatever it is. It is there for you to protect you and make you feel good about if anything happens, you can rebook, you can get your money back, and it's all good.
What brought you to Lake Norman?
I moved here. I'm a Floridian. I lived in Florida 40 plus years and all, and it's so hot and humid there. I just knew one day that I didn't want to stay there. And I had a friend that had a family up here. I visited one time and I loved it. And I said, oh my gosh, I love it here. Well, that friend had moved and I came, I built a house here and I only knew my real estate agent. And I got plugged in, I joined the Rotary, I joined the Chamber, I have ladies clubs and got involved, found a good church, and I just love everybody here. I do. Everybody's just amazing. And the folks at the Chamber are amazing too.
To someone who's not involved in any civic organization, whether it's Kiwanis or Rotary, why should someone get involved in a club like Rotary?
I'll tell you what, one of the things that, for me anyway, I can tell you, not only is Rotary like a second family to me, well, they're Rotary and these other organizations. It makes you feel like you're home, like you have a home, you have family, no matter what it is. Someone is always there to help you with anything, or just make friends. I've made some wonderful, amazing friends since I've been here, and I feel very blessed. And it touched my heart because I came not knowing anyone, and you get involved in the community and you get to help people, and I love that. I'm a big believer of nonprofits and just helping other people. I mean, I'll help anybody I can if I can.
Deb, you talked about just a while ago, you jumped right into the Chamber and participated in our Business Expo. And I think, was it the most creative exhibitor,
Yes.
most creative? You really had your booth going on. And I mean, it was kind of like, even if you weren't there, your booth kind of told the story of your business. So you did a great job. Why should someone get involved in the Chamber of Commerce or participate in events like the Expo?
Well, I have to tell you that I have received many clients from the Chamber members. The Chamber of Commerce, to me anyway, is you're helping everyone is a business owner. You know how important it is to support local business owners, small businesses. And that's what the goal is, I think, in all of us, in our brains. It's, if I can't use your service, I attend so many functions and meet so many people. If I hear of someone that needs a service like that, then I'm going to refer you. And I think that's our goal, is to just try and keep it moving and help everybody succeed. And that is a big deal when you're a small business owner and you don't have, and especially if you don't have a brick and mortar, maybe, these days after COVID, there's the high percentage of people working in home offices are it's just the way it is right now. But just everyone getting together and supporting each other is a big thing.
We're going to have your information about how to get in contact with you at the end of this video. But I want to thank you for getting involved, not only in the Chamber, but in our Rotary Club, and being so involved. And you're a great addition to Lake Norman. It's good having you here.
Thank you so much. I enjoy being here. I enjoy everything. I love it. Thank you.
And we want to thank Joe Vagnone. He is the presenting sponsor of our Around the Lake. He's a local business broker. So we want to thank Joe. And Deb, again, thank you and appreciate everything that you do.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Goodbye.